What's up YouTube? How are we all doing today? Today I got another review for you. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't noticed my last video, yep, this is a new shirt. And if you want to know where I found it, because I know there's a lot of 90s X-Men fans, this was actually at my local Meijer, and I was actually very shocked to find it. Yeah, it's the whole 90s X-Men cartoon crew. I didn't even realize that was what it was. I just happened to see Storm and a couple in there, and then looking at it later in the cart, I noticed the art, the style, and everything. So hey, I thought, okay, I'll snag that. I still gotta get a complete set. But anyway, let's get on to what I'm reviewing today. And that will be the Lightning Collection, and I actually was hoping to find this in store, and now I just saw something new. A little nervous. I'll dust it off. Also known from GingaBlue, aka also Lost Galaxy Blue Ranger. I forget the character though, because it's been that long. But it's not bad in head for him. See the little small dagger or sword. I know one it was Quasar. I forget what it was called in GingaBlue, because that's what they actually used. I think that was close. It's got a couple extra hands. You can see the black, they call them the lights are Orion, like little talons or something. But it actually has another name too. That's the one weird consistency. I'm gonna say I gotta bring this up. A little rant. Each one of these figures so far has had different sets of accessories. The first set, which came with the Psycho Red or Neji Red, whichever way you want to call it, or Lost Galaxy Red and Ginga Red, had the sword, a nice flame effect, which I'd like to see redone or reused again. Your extra head, some hands, and I forget what else. But then they had the second release, which had the cannons they used. And I mean, I'm thinking, you got all these accessories. This one series has so much stuff. Because, you know, the Red had these as well, and it was a different setup. I can't remember if it was like a solid talon, kind of like a dagger, or if it was like side by up and down. You know, each one had a different look. Then he also had his own one of those cannons. When I do the full review video, I'll show pictures of it. Because I learned this thing and finally has picture-in-picture, so I'm going to be taking advantage of that. So yeah, so anyway, back to the main figure here. We got a nice image, which I am glad they finally got that right. A lot of people were worried about that being white. I'm just thinking that was the lighting, because, yeah, right there you can see it looks white from the lighting. Got nice artwork here. I wish I saved that, because I saved this side. I want to be a box collector. I got something in the mail today. It'll be in the next, because we'll be doing an unboxing video of it. And we got our blue top there with the little plastic thing. Man, mine's really down. I've never seen them that flat before. This did come in the mail. I was hoping to buy this. And Amazon sent it out way early. I've been lucky to get a Tenga. There's the bottom of the box, so you guys can get that UPC code. And that one came out pretty good. And our back of the box showing the effect. That very used lightning effect. I forget what his actual power was. Now, one thing I will say with this series, I know it's going to be a long intro. I love to see Hasbro do the actual Ginga Beasts, or I don't know what the heck they call them in there. I forget what they call them in Lost Galaxy. Are they power beasts? You know, like giant kaiju, and then they turn into their mechas, or Zords, if you will. Yeah, so give me a second, get this sucker guy opened up, get a little uniform, loosen up the joints. If you saw my last video, you know how well that's important. NECA. And we'll see what all this is about. And we're back, and I got Blue out of the packaging. Now, he definitely comes with a good amount of stuff. You know, really, he's still missing. Oh, I'm already having trouble getting him out of stand up. So, definitely comes with a lot of stuff. We got, I forget what these are actually called. I know they're like Ginga teeth, Ginga fangs. But they made up, each one, all five, each had a different version. So, they really could have, I'm surprised. Another one, weapons pack. Come on, Hasbro. I think there's 5 different versions of these, or they can make them into different weapons in this series. I remember, let me see something. So as you can see, on in front of GingaBlue here, everybody had a different one of those. So, you know, Brad just had his. So there's one thing. I know everybody had some of these, so there's that. I'm trying to see if they're showing the other images in here. Yeah, because there's red here with it. Let's see. Right here, if you guys can see that. His hand. And one other thing to me, in this series they always had their horses. I think only one time you saw one of the horses. So yeah, just want to do that comparison right there. Yeah, this series is crazy. I think this is this series. If you guys want to check out the original, I will say I do remember this one because I think it had a much more catchier theme song. Yeah, much more catchier theme song with it. Sorry, you know, kind of like a lost galaxy far, far away. I can't remember the rest of the words, but yeah, that is a good thing. So we had the Quasar Saber. I forget what it was called in GingaBlue. And see, I know the 2-pack I had this as well for the red, which I wish, you know, the regular edition had it too. I was going to buy another one. Mine's, long story. But we do got the little ape in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Try to get it lined up. There we go. So you got that emblem. Now, it kind of looked more like a coin, what I remember. That definitely looks tempographed on. You do got the detail. That's a hard thing I know my camera to pick up. But you do have the detail in the Quasar and the saber and the blade, which I think is really cool. We got our lightning effect, which I think we've seen this one a lot in different colors. I think this could actually go with this guy pretty well as well. So, alternative uses. So there's that. We got our karate chop hand. Or, you know, if you want to do something crazy, it could be your shocker trooper disguised. And an extra fist on the other side. The shrunken down version, which the red does have. Now, why does that... Okay, there's something that's going to bug me. That does look more like it's in a sheath. You know, this is a little pet peeve for me, maybe. To me, you know, I don't remember that ever changing color when I was shrunken. Maybe the tip. I don't think the tip does that, but that's gonna go right in here. I thought they had a blaster too. Yeah, it fits in the sheath just fine. Okay, I don't know. I doubt you can get that one in there. Yeah, I already can tell. That's definitely a no. So that'll be held. We got the fangs like I was talking about, and we got our actor's head. Once I remember people talking about his name. It's been this long since I've seen Lost Galaxy. I do remember him. It's clicking in my head anyway. I think they did him pretty well. I think he looks really good. I can make that even have an alternate use for that head. So let's get on to the main thing. We got our figure. I do think it's funny because I remember in the Sentai, this blue, he was the big muscle guy. Oh boy, that butterfly joint here. There we go. I just opened it up. So it doesn't feel like gummy like I know a lot of times some of these figures have been feeling lately. I like the fact we got, oh, now that looks better. So they did actually paint the inside. I can't remember if the bread's like that. This way on the other side I should have it over here. You're good there. Just checking all the joints real quick. I think my paint job was really good. I got mine in the mail, so I had no chance to look. I don't remember that. I think it's a latch for the helmet. I don't know if that's going to show up very well, but there's like a small latch. I think it's part of the helmet to how to get it off and on. It does look like my butterfly joint is a little wonky. It's like really more tighter than the other one. Do that. I remember in the GingaBlue, I think Blue, like I say, was a big muscle-bound guy. always looked to be the tough guy, but he had a heart of gold. One, a reporter fell in love with him, human reporter, because they had their hidden city. Yeah, they weren't on another planet. It was like a whole hidden area. I think actually in Super Mega Force actually followed that a little bit, and that just made that really confusing. Just a little bit. Just checking everything or a lot of stuff, but they did really good on this one. I think the blue's pretty much correct. I don't want to take that back out, but yeah, so they did that good. I'm trying to remember the V. I can't see the red from here or the other one. Yeah, that's on there. One from the 2-pack I'm gonna be getting rid of. I don't need a reason to have 2. I think they even did the helmet right. I know everybody's wondering, but see right there, my lighting, bam. I bet a lot of people, you gotta just follow the one. No, it's just the lighting hitting it. Try to see. Yeah, see? So I think it was the light in that picture. Everybody thought it was white, but no, that's right. That's correct. Even on a picture of that. But, see that torso. So anyway, on the articulation, got heads on a ball joint, so go 360, go down very well. I'll be honest, the G.I. Joe classified line next, I wish they'd put on these. But they had to go back and do everybody. I don't think we need to do that for hitting 100 figures. Goes back very well, but there's a little bit of a ratchet in there too, which feels weird in these. Good full 30. I just have a little piece of, I don't know what I just saw. Full 360. I already got that butterfly joint I was showing off before, which I always like these. And the female figures have, which is a plus. Got that great diaphragm joint, which does a good range of motion. And you even got that ab crunch in there, which mine's a little snug. And mine's a little bit on the snug side. Yeah, I had to work that through a little bit. Can do, let's see, hips can go out that far. Forgot it. Double jointed elbows. So you can get a thinking pose going on. You know what I mean? I know. Don't be yelling. It's been, like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen Lost Galaxy. One time Nickelodeon, one of them had a big thing, and they showed one episode of almost each series, and it wasn't much going on. Oops. Went right, went around, ran away from me because I couldn't remember the show. Yeah. My only nitpick is maybe an OCD. I like to have my pattern line up. See, that looks perfect to me. And he does have a chance you can get a little bit of attitude on the head. I forgot to show that off. I think he did have a little bit. You can do that. Let's see, I think now got a wrist swivel. We have a bicep swivel as well. I forgot to show that off. Get that in a little bit better. Double joint elbows. And that great butterfly joint again. Wrist rotation, and I'm trying to tell because the hands are a little bit different every now and then. Okay, I think we got the up and down, that way. And we'll check on both sides. Okay, those are all the same. Okay, I think they're all the same. We don't have any going. You can do the you can't see it. That way. Like the He-Man pose. Okay, back to legs. Kick up that far. I know my lighting, he does start to look a little purple. Not about that far because of the bodacious booty back there. Yes, I said it, I don't care. You can laugh all you want. I'm just doing it because they put that flap on there, it doesn't have much movement. Okay, let's get a double jointed knee, and boy, mine's tight. That's what she said. Thigh swivel. Boot cut, which is trying to become a good standard in all of these. I like that because it comes in handy for when you get around doing toy photography, which, man, yeah, I'm doing a lot of condensing down. Like I said, this stack here, you can see shrunk. I'll be doing the same on this stack. I said I get some extra toes, there's stuff on to put away and stuff on to get rid of. And last thing, we got up and down. That's a little loose compared to this one. Luckily, we don't have that issue. That's the biggest pet peeve for me when it comes to figures lately, when there's just a teeny tiny, I don't think a piece of plastic about as big as that tip. That's supposed to be the ankle pivot. And yes, we do have the ankle pivot. Thinking the broken ankle look. Oh god, even that goes that way. That is creepy. That's an example I can say about what I was talking about. Just look at Grandma's Tarkin. It's a scary thing to worry about. He almost feels like he does have that double jointed neck. Let's see. Okay, that's what I was wanting to check. Okay, no paint rub yet. I can tell since this is all blue inside, there's an easy chance you probably have paint rub on that white ball. And yeah, great shot, Lair, right in the plastic tray. Let's see how the head looks on there. Popped on, that's what I want to hear. So, yeah, so the head looks good. I feel like he needs a blaster though. I remember they kind of had that Starship Trooper look going on. Now there's a reason I think I ought to get the A Squad, just to try to see if I can make their looks. I'm not that good of a customizer, but I'll try it. So with the human head, just about almost all the same motion. I think that's only the females and long-haired characters. A little bit of attitude. Good full 360. You can look down on you. Actually, God, I like that look. I don't know if I can get that to show up very well, but yeah, he's like looking down and let's see here. Almost like that a little bit. So yeah, that looks good. I think they're doing good now. I haven't seen any real flubs. Yeah, that's one thing I worry about. I think the blue paint on this could cause some rub. But that really snapped on there. It almost did I crack it? That's what it felt like. Okay, no paint rubs. And so far, so good. I think over time, if you do it a lot, it might start rubbing. All in all, let's see. I forget which way these usually go. That looks like a blaster hand. It doesn't really has a blaster hand. I don't know why. I forget how you held them in the show. Somehow I think it's either that way, this kind of show, or it's the other way. That's tell you how long it's been since I've watched. So there we go, doing that. Let's try to do a little quick action pose. There we go. Hey, that's actually standing. Most of the time I do figures like that, they don't stand up. I know it's pretty static, but oh, forgot to show. If anybody's collecting any of these for any reasons, there's your color: white, light blue, and dark blue. I've always thought about doing something with these, but I just end up putting them in my recycle bin. I did have one for a while as my placemat, though. Yeah, so he looks pretty dang good. From Wave 9, so I basically have the whole set now. Let's see, the green, SPD, Tango Warrior. Who the hell is all in the set now? I forget. That's bad, I forgot who was all in this set. Anyway, I got the whole wave. I got all the Wave 10 pre-ordered, which is Tanya, Phantom Ranger, or VRV Master, whichever way you want to do it. Well, Tanya, as in the O yellow / Zeo yellow. Then you had Kato green, or Down Charge green, which I already know how I'm planning on posting him. Not the way they're showing those weird. I know exactly how. And then you had In Space Pink. Yeah, I forget everybody that was in. Oh yeah, it was Mega Black was in there. I keep feel like there's a female figure in this set. Nope, no, there wasn't. Just those guys. Unless you want to say that, you could say the Tango's a female. But anyway, guys, that's this review. I know I've got carry going on. I know that's not. I'm pretty sure that is not right. But hey, they can all form in different ways. You can use them different ways. It's all in your imagination. Got it? So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. Let me know what you guys think of this wave. How many of the Lightning Collection figures have you actually bought? I have to get back in how many I got. I think I almost have the whole thing, except for, well, I didn't get the Psycho Green. I'm going back over this. I know this should be another video. And oh, actually, I'll retail releases. I think that's about it. I don't think I'm gonna get the Breast A Squad. I don't know. They just don't do nothing for me. For SPD. Other than that, pretty much almost links it. Ooh. Watch where you put your tools. So you're back to the saying. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the okay. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Check out my description below, and check out all the links. And make sure to check out those channels. Find anybody like, sub up to them, help support some of these channels. We just had last night a return of the one and only Tylac at Homespun Geek. That was actually a fun night. You know, I was helping, you know, with my luck, I'm helping my grandmother going, so I had it in my pocket going. Couldn't hear everything. I was stuff I wanted to respond to, but I couldn't. Yeah, come on, I don't want to be trying to respond to something, you know, she's stuck. Check out my playlist as well. I try to keep those up to date. It's just been hard keeping track of who's got what when you got so many people you subscribe to. Kind of want to be excellent to each other. Party on, dude! Rock on!